Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me Paris Hilton.
Will do, sir.
But deep down, I just felt kind of trapped. You know, when you get married, you're forced to grow up.
Were you afraid to grow up?
I am afraid to grow up.
Paris Hilton proves why modern women are not ready for the wall. Nice guy backup plan. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Paris Hilton started to become known to the public for turning things upside down at parties. But since she was seen with her then boyfriend Rick Salomon in a homemade sex tape that leaked on the internet, she has been able to build a model, music, and film career. We found this clip from Paris Hilton at the Ellen Show. And that clip led to watching a few other clips because she proves something that we've been talking about in this space for many years. Shout out to the Patreon gang, salute! The original video is gonna be on Patreon because we have to respect the YouTube guidelines. That's why you will get a censored and filtered YouTube friendly version. So if you like what we do and you want to experience our content to the fullest extent, support us on Patreon. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
And now you're married, and congratulations. And now, how did y'all meet? Tell everybody how you met, because you met earlier. I know how you met, but tell everybody how you met.
We met 15 years ago at one of my house parties, and we were friends, and then we reconnected 2019, Thanksgiving in the Hamptons, and we've been inseparable ever since.
It's so weird that it's about the timing, right? Because
Yes.
you met him, but it wasn't the right time for him or for you, and then it just seems like he's like the perfect guy for you.
He really is.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for a nice guy yet. But
Yeah, you have to go through all the bad boys and realize that it's true. It's not fair because a lot of really nice, sweet guys, you know, they're too nice.
She told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice.
How many times have we not heard this before? Too nice. Paris Hilton said she was not ready for a nice guy yet. This is the story of many women out there. When they say there are no good men out there, they're lying. They're lying their freaking asses off. And we've proven it many times on this channel. But why now, Paris? Why are you ready for a nice guy now? Why didn't you want a nice guy a couple years ago?
Before I was with Carter, I used to be obsessed with going out. I used to remember seeing my friends who were married or in a serious relationship, and we'd have dinner, and then, of course, I'd want to go out after, and they'd be like, no, we're going to go home. I'd always think like, oh, you're so boring. I'm never going to be that way. I guess I'm now one of those boring people who just like staying at home with their future husband.
Aha! Nice guys are considered boring. Settling down is boring. Let's take it a step further. This is a clip from her documentary 3 years ago.
Sometimes.
I haven't seen that happy lately.
Really?
I don't know what to do. When you have to travel every day, basically, to maintain a relationship, unless you're gonna have some boy following me around like they always do, and I lose all respect for them. Immediately. They become emasculated. I'm like...
You see? Nice guys are considered weak. If you give a woman what she wants, she tends to become ungrateful and or disrespectful. This is something that a lot of guys don't understand. Why?
Why?
Because we treat women the way we would like to be treated. It makes sense, right? I respect you, you respect me. I'm nice to you, you are nice to me. Tit for tat. That's not how it works with women. With women, it's about feelings. That's why they love to drink that feel-good Kool-Aid. So if a woman feels that you are weak, then you are weak. The nice guy, the good guy, can make a woman feel bad because she is not a good woman. The bad boy can make a woman feel better about herself because he takes away the pressure of being a good woman. Her current husband was friend-zoned because he made her feel bad. Now look what happens here.
You need to date an equal. But I feel like anyone...
You can't control an equal.
I don't like that.
Well, Paris.
Because I'm scared.
She's scared to date a man that's quote unquote on her level, and she has every reason in the world to be scared. And I'll show you why. Check this out.
Miss Paris Hilton.
Wow, that's really her! Paris, over here! I don't get it. What does she do? She's super rich. But what does she do? She's totally spoiled and snobby. What does she do?
She's a
What does she do? What does she do? The man on her quote unquote level doesn't have to be with Paris Hilton. Like her sister says, you can't control an equal. This is driving a lot of women nuts. For example, Brittany Renner. She tried to control PJ Washington and it backfired on her. PJ Washington is getting a lot of attention from attractive women. So if that's the only thing you have to offer, then it's not gonna last long. And Paris Hilton knows this. That's why it scares her. But Paris, why now? Why are you ready for a nice guy now?
What is it for you?
Exactly what you just said now, which, you know, I'm so excited to start this next phase and have a family because I've lived a full life. Like, I've lived it all. I've had so much fun. I've went to more parties than people do in many lifetimes. And now I'm so happy to find someone where I don't even want to go out. Like, I just want to be with him alone at home. Because before I was kind of always looking for someone. And now that I found my someone, it's like, I just want to be with him all the time.
Bullshit! Bullshit! This is that feel-good Kool-Aid. The reason why you know this is feel-good Kool-Aid? Look at Drew Barrymore's response.
I mean, how wonderful is that? It is.
It's the best feeling.
I mean, how wonderful is that? It is. That's the power of that feel-good Kool-Aid.
It's the best feeling.
It's not love. It's not the right guy. Let me tell you something. Paris Hilton is 41 years old. Let that sink in, fellas. 41 years old. Paris Hilton is not as dumb as you think. She is fully aware of what she's doing. In fact, she knows exactly what's happening to her. Check this out.
Her 20-carat diamond ring. Wow.
Tell us about him. Why is he the one? Because you've tried a few. You've taken a few test runs, haven't we all?
Yeah, I finally found my perfect other half.
Paris Hilton addressing her split with Chris Zilka, ending their engagement.
In 2018, Chris Zilka was the perfect man. They engaged in January 2018 and they split in November 2018. Now listen to what Paris had to say about it.
But deep down, I just felt kind of trapped.
When you get married, you're forced to grow up.
Were you afraid to grow up?
I am afraid to grow up.
This is a big problem in modern society. People are not prepared for old age. Western culture is all about being young, especially for women. Women notice when the tide is turning. We made a couple of videos about women feeling invisible. Brittany Renner talking about getting less DMs from men. Women are aware of the attention that they're getting. Paris is afraid to grow up because being an adult means you are expected to be responsible. And we all know that accountability is a woman's kryptonite. That's why these women feel trapped. It's that kryptonite, accountability. She can't just go out and do whatever she wants because she will be held accountable for her actions. Love didn't stop Paris Hilton from partying and riding the hot dog carousel. Paris Hilton is forced to grow up because she hit the wall. Check this out.
You're now gonna have babies?
Yes.
Lots of babies?
I want a couple, yeah. Probably like 2 or 3.
Babies. When we talk about the wall, it's not just about looks. Don't get it twisted, guys. It's about fertility. Paris is 41 years old. She wants 2 or 3 children. Check this out from the documentary.
Do you think you'll ever have kids?
I thought I was going to have one. Every time I'm with you and I'm with them, I'm like, it makes me so depressed.
I know. It's not for everybody. I've never been the most conventional gal.
No. But I don't want to be, I just don't want to miss that opportunity.
I know.
To never do it.
I know. Yeah.
At least I had my eggs frozen.
Yeah, thank God.
She froze her eggs, but she is still 41 years old. I wish them the best, but it's not easy at this age, and any pregnancy after 40 is considered high risk. So she postponed everything, right? Growing up, dating the nice guy, getting married, having children. This is that backup plan that women have. Brittany Renner said Ciara and Russell Wilson, they will look for Mr. Right when they are damaged goods. That's why it's important that you love them. Because in those party years, women accumulate a lot of baggage. Paris Hilton has a sex tape out there.
That was a private moment with a teenage girl. Not in her right headspace, but everyone was watching it and laughing like it's something funny.
That poor family. To have your daughter do a porno film in a Marriott hotel. I mean,
Yesterday, we were talking about the OnlyFans content creator that had 4 kids and how her content might affect her children. And to take it a step further, Russell Wilson is still high value. Paris Hilton's husband is a nice guy, but he has a net worth of $40 million.
Did you pick that out?
He did. He
Wow.
surprised me and he had it custom made, and
He's got good taste.
he really does.
That's amazing. How many carats is that? Like a million?
20 something. I told him go big or go home.
Well,
So just because women are ready for a nice guy when they hit the wall, this doesn't mean that they are looking for an average Joe now. And most women won't be able to attract a man of value at that age because most of them will be joining the invisible club. So brace yourselves, guys. Millennials are turning 40 years old this year. That's the oldest millennial. The results of this mindset and lifestyle that Paris Hilton has been promoting for 20 years are in. Prepare yourselves for the foolishness.
Do you ever think that that was gonna land? Because I was so wild and hedonistic and always like chasing the high of the fun. I wanted to go to every concert. Like, I was unstoppable. I had a voracious, like, incurable appetite for fun.
Me too. I called it clubitis.
I was cured of my clubitis by love.
Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.